Hey y'all, Carolina Tony here. Today Miss Debbie and I have traveled to Joseph, Oregon, and we are fixing to go on an adventure, and one that I promise you will love. I don't want to spoil it for you, but we'll get started here in a minute. I just want to take and show you around before we do what we're going to do. Just look, we're near Lake Wallowa. This is an old lodge. It's abandoned now. But we're in a resort area. There's lots of camping. And look at these huge trees. Well, anyway, it's time to get this show started. And we will do that right after this station.
Identification.
Well, this is what we're going to do, the Wallowa Lake Tramway. We are going to travel 15 minutes for a distance of 1.3 miles, and we will climb to 9,650 feet. Debbie just corrected me. It is 1.83 miles. Go ahead. It's our car. And here we go. Well, here we go. We are climbing at a rate of 620 feet.
90.
We're traveling at 690 feet a minute. When we get to the top, we will be over 9,000 feet above sea level. And this thing at one point looks like it goes straight up. Because I'm not going to let you look behind me yet.
I'm assuming it's turning to the fall. We're among huge trees. We're almost. Oh, maybe that's.
Well, if you haven't figured out yet, we are riding in a gondola, and here comes one on its way down as we are on our way up. Cost us about how much, Debbie?
$47 senior rate.
Senior rate was $47.
$50 for a regular.
$50 for a younger person, let's say.
Regular adult.
A regular adult. There you go. There goes a gondola. And we still haven't reached the top.
No.
Debbie thought we were about at the top. Not. We're still climbing. Oh, we're swinging now. We hit a bump in the road, a bump in the cable. Just when you think you're at the top, you're not. Now we're between two mountains going across. Look at the valley below. We just got off the tram. We're at 8,100 feet. Overlook the valley and the lake. As we walk the trails, there are little notes that tells us about the timberline, the lack of moisture, and the short growing seasons. Makes it a little harder for plants to grow. Oh, it's beautiful. I wish you could smell the smell. It smells like Christmas up here. There's another mountain over there. It's a trail that you could hike to. There's a 10-minute walk to the summit overlook, which is up this hill, and it's pretty steep. At sea level, the air pressure forces plenty of oxygen into your lungs. At 10,000 feet, the air pressure is lower and your lungs get 15% less oxygen. No wonder your breathing is so hard, as I just experienced walking up these trails at 8,200 feet. Your lungs are working overtime, trying to catch up. A lot of people may think it's strange that I do some of the things that I do. The fellow that works for me has been with me since I started my business many years ago. He's told me for the last 20 years, he said, "Tony, you are fighting getting old as hard as you can." And my reply to this and to everyone that thinks that I am, "You daggone straight I am." There's a song that Toby Keith sang and he put out shortly before he died called "Don't Let the Old Man In." And that may ring home true to some of you, but you know, you don't have to let that old man in or that old woman in. You know, hey, live life to its fullest. Enjoy every minute you can, because hey, we're not promised tomorrow. This is the steepest gondola in North America. It opened in 1970. They built it in 1969. They opened it in 1970. Up at the top is the tallest restaurant on the Pacific Coast, or the highest restaurant on the Pacific Coast. You can see parts of Oregon, Washington, and Idaho from up here. So Debbie,
Yes,
what did you think of the ride? Or what are you thinking of the ride?
it's beautiful.
Was it worth $50?
47, but yes, it was.
Yeah.
But it'd been worth it 50.
Yeah. Long ways here.
Yes,
It is. Good ride though.
it is a good ride. It's nice and smooth.
It's cool up there too.
Yeah, well, I was sitting in the sun, and a black shirt on, so it was a little warm, but it wasn't hot. But it was nice.
It's almost like you're flying in an airplane. I can see the landscape out there, how it's all blocked off with the fields and the lake. Down when we were riding around the lake, it seemed like it took forever, but from up here the lake looks so tiny. See gondolas working their way to the top. Let's throw this in. Debbie,
What?
question. Any encouragement for other people that would consider themselves senior citizens? And then I said that because I fight it.
Yeah, well, we all have aches and pains and little twinges and things like that, but as long as you're able, do it.
And we were almost down now. This is the head of Wallowa Lake. A little resort area down below with camping and some restaurants and cabins and things, lodging. Well, that is going to do it for our trip up the gondola. Highest one in the United States? Is that what I read? Yeah. I really enjoyed this trip, and I hope you did too. So, Debbie, what you think?
It was a very good experience. I enjoyed it. Well worth the money.
Exactly. And we hope you've enjoyed this trip. Also, the riding back up and back and the hike was really awesome. Saw 3 states from up there, but don't ask me which direction they were in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. But until next time,